Lakitu's Great Adventure. Check out the copyright date on this, 21 to 25. Obviously, a huge amount of effort has been poured into this hack. Check these out. We also have different cover pictures too. Lakitu, it's time to save your girlfriend Shizuka from the evil hands of Nidoking. Don't waste time. And here we go. Four years of effort poured into this hack, but nobody's ever discovered A09C is the intro message box timer. City under attack. Oh no, the Foot Clan is attacking the city under Shredder control. Wait, I realized that you are the wrong turtle. Go stop Nidoking. This is a super clean and interesting and beautiful city aesthetic here. Check out that Gen 1 sprite there. Man, suddenly Pikmin enemies, check this out. Oh my goodness, that's just to the midway? Oh wow. Check out that lard grease getting. Oh no. Oh no. Oh goodness, yeah, my words exactly. The checkpoint, that was before the slow auto scroll section. These levels are way too long. Also, I didn't say anything going in this pipe, but now that I have to go again, even just this little tiny area, you have a message box adjacent to these solid objects, and so that little enemy that's circling goes right through the sprite, which is the message box, so the message box shouldn't even be touching. That should be a separate entity. Also, we have the end of screen here, this, obviously reach skinned charging Chuck, and that enemy, it's a cluster of way too many enemies. Second, how in the world long are your levels? This is ridiculous, honestly. There should have been a checkpoint after the slow auto scroll section too. It never ceases to amaze me that you have these obviously massive amount of effort poured into hacks, and yet there's still things that go against game design conventions. We have solid wall texture. This is a semi-solid. In my opinion, if you're gonna have semi-solids, I would think that maybe they shouldn't be the exact same color as this solid. Make it a little bit lighter, make it a little more pastel. Really cool cape looking thing though. Well, that looks unhealthy, but I bet it's the end goal. Goodness, those levels though, way too long. Here is an example of what I was just talking about. We have blue, and everything we see that's blue here is solid. But notice, what is this semi-solid color? It's purple, and yet we can go in here. I will point out it looks like a graphical glitch. In fact, I'll turn off the background. Look at the corners. We have the semi-solid is square, but you have rounded corners on the blue, so that doesn't match. You would have to match that aesthetic, make square corners for the blue for the section right there. Check this out though, beautiful background, I love it. It's insane to me how you can have 4 years poured into a hack and then just have weird, same thing with here, look at, we have a rounded corner here, and then the square block. Test carrying sprites through. Well, at least that works. Alright, so see exactly here. We have square corner here. Oh lord, another slow auto scroll section right after a checkpoint. What is this game though? Let me guess, after I do this second mandatory and obligatory slow auto scroll section, I will not have a second checkpoint, and then I'll have another third long section to still do. Any bets? We were just trained that the blue is solid and then the purple were your semi-solids, but now here suddenly, oh by the way, LOL, that's solid. There's a lack of consistency I'm just not seeing in this hack thus far. Good grief, man. Way too long of levels. Floral Jungle. If you look at all of these solid blocks, they obviously have slightly rounded corners, which means that you can see right through all of the corners, right onto the background. Let me turn off the background so you can see Again, if you're going to be pouring 4 years of effort into this hack, maybe you should make those square, make hybrid tiles that actually match the foreground that would go in its place. The solid blocks themselves are probably no more than 6 colors. I mean, you got the transparency, you got the black line around them, you're going to have the white sheen, and then maybe a gradient of 4 golden yellowish colors, right? So you obviously have space to make a hybrid tile of the foreground orangish darkish color to make that match. I mean, this is not rocket science. Yeah, same thing with look at the leaf pattern on the top here. Some transparency issues with the spawning sprite there. Yay! This hack is starting to remind me a lot of, what was it called? The gatekeeper one. On paper, it should be a 11 out of 10 hack because of the amount of effort that was poured into it and how visually epic it looks. But I mean, like, man, this is an extremely annoying position of this message box, because if this was a solid block, we'd obviously just, hit that, bonk our head, and go on with our life. But as we're just trying to get through this little passage, we will hit this stupid message box just to get through that. Like, dude, was this ever play tested? Like, do you honest to God only ever go around this way and you don't realize, like, oh, hey, we're gonna automatically hit that message box if we try to go that way? How long are these levels? Oh Lord! And then back to the midway. Why the crap is there only one mid? Like, if you're gonna have your level 6 miles long, it probably should have more than one checkpoint in them. Because now I have to redo the entire midsection here from the checkpoint just to get back to this ridiculously long vertical scrolling section. One could argue, am I just being extra cranky because I'm sick? And that might be true, but at the same time, what have I said that's not objectively true? Everything I've said is true, even if the tone is a little bit crankier because of, say, sickness. Yeah, so here we have a bullet bill generator that is shooting bullet bills from the side, of course. So the closer to the center we are, the more, reaction time we have as far as being able to dodge. But the issue is when we have to do these sections where we have to get close to the edge to advance, it kind of becomes unfair because the bullet is we're gonna have a very short amount of time to react to it, and sometimes we're just gonna get bad RNG and get nailed no matter how good of reflexes we're gonna have. Make it stop, please. Good grief, there's more? Oh man, we got a boss. Alright, timeout. If I die on this and have to restart at the checkpoint and have to redo the long section from the midway and then the long section vertical scrolling just to get back here, I'm gonna quit. It'd be nice to, have a design before we go back in to see possible no boss battle forgiveness. If you have a screen size that is sufficiently small so that you can see where the boss is, maybe, or have it designed in such a way that the screen scroll shows where the boss is so that you don't have just random rocks being thrown off screen. Hey, and look at where we get to start over. I'm at a half hour, and a half hour is sufficient. Fix the game, fix so many things, add boss battle forgiveness, and I'll come back to this. And I'll point out another one. Let me turn off, I think, the status bar is sprites here. Look at the pipe. Do you see this glaring gap between the right side of the pipe and the leaves on the right side? I mean, again, there are graphical flaws all the crap over this game. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again at Great Games for your time.